So, I officially have at least one version of every Warframe now. It took a while, but it finally happened. And I figured the new Warframe is releasing in less than a week from recording this. So before that happens, let's make a video involving every single Warframe. But instead of doing a tier list or, tips and tricks for each Warframe, I'm just gonna lie. I'm gonna make something up about every single Warframe and put it all into a video. We'll start with Ash. Ash is canonically a trans man. Atlas, despite being released 3 years earlier, was actually originally a character in Deep Rock Galactic before Warframe. Banshee is voiced by that one Yoko Ono video. Baruch is bald, not because he is a monk, just due to poor genetics. Caliban's third ability, Lethal Progeny, can in fact be used without confusing your teammates because everyone knows that he had a rework. Chroma looks really cool when he uses Effigy. I would not be socially ostracized if I said what I thought about Citrine. Sight will actually be getting a buff in a future patch to be able to use resupply to throw down Tau and Void ammo packs. It is illegal in the United States to use Dagath outside of Duviri. Dante is an as of yet unrevealed crossover character that will be revealed when his proto-frame is Dante from the Devil May Cry series. We all believe you when you say that the only reason you bought the Ember Heirloom is just because you really like her playstyle. Equinox will be getting a proto-frame in the next set of proto-frames. They will have two forms named Tandy Bowen and Tyrone Johnson. Excalibur Prime will be returning for exactly 45 seconds to celebrate the 15th anniversary of Warframe's launch. He will cost exactly one more platinum than you have. Despite what you may think, Frost actually has the highest resting heart rate of all Warframes. It is 165 beats per minute, and he is going to die very soon. As a teenager, Gara used her powers to make a bong. Garuda was born in 1431 in Romania. Gauss is definitely faster than Volt, and you should argue with Volt mains about it. Rendell requires 30,000 calories a day to maintain his physique. His frame's name is pronounced Gyre, like gyration. Arrow has the best abilities in the game to take advantage of the evolution perk Devastating Attrition. You should probably build around it. Hildren can easily deal with infested missions. You do not need a secondary frame. Hydroid is not legally allowed to enter 27 different countries. Surprisingly, this has nothing to do with his tentacles. Inaros is a low-tier Warframe because health tanking is really bad, and you need to go to the level cap on every mission that you play, and since health tanking can't really deal with that, Inaros is bad. Ivara is the best frame for spy missions, as long as you have her Prowl augment. If you press the correct series of inputs while playing as Jade, you can actually play as Jaden Stalker's child. No one knows what the series of inputs are though, not even the devs. Despite being farmed in the base version of Sanctuary Onslaught, Aura is actually much harder and will take much longer to farm than Lotto Vandal. Home has the best signature weapon bonuses of any frame with their weapon combination, and it is not even close. Just don't ask me what they are. Really, Collective Curse is Kalervo's only useful combat ability. Wrathful Advance is pretty much only good because you can subsume it onto other Warframes for movement. I remembered that Lavos existed before making this video. He was not removed from my mind entirely as soon as I got into Mastery 30. All of your teammates love it when you bring Limbo into a mission. Even in 2025, Loki is still the best starting frame in the game. Alright, I love Mag, so this one hurts to say. Mag's bubbles help out the entire team, and they're not just useful to you with your weapons that are specifically built for them. Mesa is the only good cop. I will not explain further. Mirage is the best elite Sanctuary Onslaught nuker in the game. Necros' fourth ability, Shadows of the Dead, is actually less annoying than having a Limbo on your team. Neza's abilities deal a different type of heat damage that in the internal game files is called Divine Fire. This functions identically to normal heat damage. Nidus Prime's lore mentions that he was abandoned, allowing the mutation to fester. This is in reference to the fact that no one uses this frame outside of the endo farming. If you point Nova's wormhole directly into an out-of-bounds area, you can still go through it, but your teammates cannot. Nyx was originally designed as a female Excalibur during the pre-alpha stages of the game. This was scrapped and then re-released as Nyx because gender-locked classes are a good idea and should definitely be in every game. Oberon will get reworked in a future update. It will make him worse. You choose what part of that is a lie. Your custom Octavia song is really good. All of your teammates love hearing it. Protea traveled back in time to 9/11. Not to stop it, but to make a lot of money off of the fact that the Dow Jones dropped 1,000 points. Corvex attempted to prevent the Chernobyl disaster. This did not work, and since he was there, everyone now blames him for the meltdown. Playing Revenant has not instilled any bad habits in my playstyle, and it will not instill any bad habits in your playstyle. Playing Rhino is a great way to show that you are a very experienced player. Although every Warframe has committed war crimes, Saren is the only one to have expressed outright joy at directly breaking the Geneva Conventions. Sevagoth is very easy to make work with very little Forma. Styanax is Roman. Temple, along with the rest of the second set of proto-frames, is a much more interesting Kim storyline than the original Hex. Using Titania's Razorwing ability, along with some legacy reduced character size jewels, that's a corrupted implicit, along with a max roll the Adorned Unique jewel, can make her so small that she is no longer visible on screen. Trinity's healing from Blessing is actually her best form of survivability. The damage reduction from Blessing and Link are basically irrelevant. The upcoming Valkyrie rework will ruin her identity and make her basically unusable. The only reason I'm not saying this frame's name is because he's French. Has nothing to do with the fact that I don't know how to pronounce it. Volt is definitely faster than Gauss, and you should argue with Gauss mains about it. Voruna is not furry bait. Stop saying you understand furries now. Wisp doesn't have any feet because you freaks wouldn't be able to handle it. You really shouldn't use Wukong for every spy mission. One of these days they're going to rework how Wukong's Cloudwalker works, and you're going to need to know the intended way to get to those data vaults. Zaku's third ability, the Lost, is 3 abilities in 1. This means that Zaku has 6 total abilities, in reference to the fact that they are an amalgamation of 6 Warframe designs that were scrapped mid-development. In order to indirectly buff Yoreli, they will improve K-Drive riding mechanics soon. And finally, Zephyr is canonically a trans woman.